H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometime Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And I was laughing when I came on the show because Thaddeus Moody talking about, how about them Chicago Bulls? They beat the Houston Rockets last night. And that man talking about, how about, that man ain't never said how about the Chicago Bulls because he ain't had nothing to cheer about it. So shout out to Thaddeus Moody for able to cheer about the Chicago. I just had to laugh at that one. That man said, how about the Chicago Bulls? Wow. Oh my God. Trade deadline's coming up on the Chicago Bulls. But what's up, everybody? Baby Friday. I'm excited. TSU playing again this weekend at the Mississippi Valley and Arkansas Pine Bluff. I think they play Arkansas Pine Bluff on Saturday and Mississippi Valley on Monday on Martin Luther King Day. Go to the website, go to our Twitter and follow TSU, Texas Southern Basketball, Texas Southern Athletics, and find out, what's going on. Early games on Saturday. I think the girls start at 3. The guys started 5:30. And let's see, what else we got? There's just so much stuff. I'm just laughing at Thaddeus Moody. And men are talking about in overtime. Men ain't gonna let you get past it. But let me shout out to my starting five. Thaddeus Moody on Facebook. Melvin Dudes on Facebook. Mendy Collins, Daryl Anderson, the businessman. And then on YouTube, we got Jeremy Davis, D. Holcomb, Simeon Sims, Corey Willis, Ivan Petty Jr., Eric Boone is in the house. Eric, you've been tearing Rob up lately, man. Rob working today. Rob should be on here today. Yeah, he working today. Charles Foreman is in the building. What's up there, Charles? Who else we got? Top college men's basketball teams all lost in the same week. 3 top. Yep. And when you put them up there on the board, Ivan Petty, when you give that kind of information, put them up on the board. And hey, Sonya, how y'all? You know what? I got something else. And Thaddeus Moody, I'm gonna finish up. What I had. It's not much more because I'm trying to just tell y'all how the NBA is staged and how it's a stage where you come perform on. And I was just taking you behind the curtain. See, sometimes y'all, I just try to take y'all behind the curtain, behind the veil, so you can see things that you just normally don't see. And I just try to give you that information. Just like if y'all in the industry, like Mindy can tell you stuff about the airline that and Sonya that We wouldn't know because we ain't privy. They can take you behind the scene, but they ain't gonna take you because they probably got an NDA over there. But Chad is there. Let's see what. Let me see, Chad. I'm glad you're here. But I'm gonna take y'all back. What's up, business man? What's happening? What's happening? Let me see where I want to start. You know what I really want to start? I got something for y'all I want to show you. I told y'all, I told y'all about, I've never seen this before, what happened when the young man hit the 4 threes in a row in succession. That is Moody. You know I went and got the video. Yeah, cause I want y'all to see it yourself. So y'all can be like me, like, wow. Houston, Kansas, and Purdue. Thank you, Alvin Petty Jr. Houston, Kansas, and Purdue lost over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, you know, ain't nobody gonna go undefeated, boss. Nick Saban and Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick all gone. Do y'all know what? I don't care. And I hate to sound insensitive. I don't care. I wasn't gonna even mention it if Jeremy Davis hadn't to put it up there. I wasn't gonna mention it. I don't care if Nick Saban and Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick are gone. I really don't. If y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I don't care. Guess what? I want to know what new black coach they're going to hire. Let's see what they hire when in place. Old ass men, them old wore out ass men, they need to be gone. You know, Pete Carroll, they need to be gone. You follow me? I mean, let's see. But I know not in Alabama because them white folks. Hold on. I got something for you. Since you want to go there, share the show, everybody, because y'all going to miss this. So they're going to get here late. Check this out.
Willie?
Yes.
Just got the news, didn't we, Willie?
Yeah. I ain't too excited about that.
I know it, but look here. All good things come to an end.
Yeah, but my main man is stepping down.
I know it, but listen.
The greatest coach there is.
I know it.
Can't everybody beat him?
I know it. Look, listen. He's the greatest coach there ever was. He'll go down as the greatest coach ever. Listen to me. But listen.
This right here hurts.
I know it hurts you, and it hurts me. It hurts every Bama fan. And everybody that's not a Bama fan should appreciate the greatness that he's done for college football.
He is the greatest coach of all.
He's the greatest one there ever was.
Boy, nobody ever beat him.
I know it. Look, it hurts, but, you know, Nick Saban, it's time for him to retire. I don't like him retiring, but,
But who's going to fill his shoes?
Listen.
These right here is going to fill them.
You gonna
They
do it.
hire me, I will take over.
I know it, but listen.
And one thing I will do, I am not going to put up with paying the players.
Well, that's just one of those things that's
No, they done stupid by doing that. That's Nick is retired now. He couldn't get his players to do what he wanted to do on account of that bullshit.
It ain't funny, Willie. It ain't funny, but you're right. Listen to me though. Nick Saban's the greatest coach ever
was. There's another thing, that transfer hunter. You go to the university, we paying you to go there. You're about to stay there till you retire. Till you graduate, all right. Hell, I'm all upset. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
You're upset, ain't you, Willie?
I'm mad.
It's all right. Look. We're going to be all right. Willie?
Yeah.
Redneck Willie. I had to show Redneck Willie. Yeah, since you went there, I wasn't going to go there. Redneck Willie, that's how they feel down there, y'all. Hey. That's how they feel down there with his barefoot ass. That's how he feel like, man, I cannot walk outside barefoot. I just can't do it. That man said transfer huddle. Transfer huddle. Hey, man, share the show, man, because we finna get into some stuff. I wanna shout out a young man. Played against my team last night, and God, hold on, let me go look at them numbers. I was damn near about to be pissed off at his little ass, and I love him. And the first guy that really told me about this young man, Garrett Carter, he said, man, come see my young fella, man. Jordan, Ivy Curry. I said, okay, let's check him out. Let's check him out. Saw him in high school. He went around, went here and did Gary, you can give us information. He went to another school. He went to San Antonio first, University of San Antonio, University of Texas, San Antonio first. Then he left and went, then he came back. Then he had to get some kind of, he just able to play again. And shout out to him. I think Willie was drunk. I don't think Willie was on no drug. But that young man, Jordan Ivy Curry, let me tell y'all something. That man, he was at 9 of 21 from field goal. He was 6 of 14 from 3-point. But he missed 2 crucial free throws, 4 of 6 from free throw line. But the young fella had, wait a minute, was that him? He had 9 rebounds, 5 assists against Memphis last night. They got beat, but he fouled out, but had 2 steals. Y'all, let me go back there again, because I think y'all gonna miss that one. He had 28 points, 9 rebounds. He's a guard now, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Great game. Shout out to him. Him, 2 of the best guards in that year behind LJ and Ruben. So I just want, and came off the bench. Unique situation. I had to shout out situation like that. These guys, I keep telling Penny, you bet. That's why we had to get Jared Harris. You can't. The Greater Houston gonna always have a guard to come back and bust you behind. You better get you one every time. Kendrick Davis, guess what? At SMU came back and hunted him. Then guess what he do? Said, Kendrick, come on, you come over here, play with me. So they lost San Antonio, but that was a good. Memphis just, I don't like the way they play. They're not getting beat, but it's some things we see when you got 13 new players. Then you got a new player that just came a couple weeks ago. You got different defensive calls, and they hurt no defense. They scored 107 points, but they let them score 101. So, but in defense, I don't know if y'all understand, you got to trust your teammate and know the rotations is different, because all the kind of teams are going trying to run stuff to make you rotate and make you make mistakes in rotate. All you need is one man, and the new kid Tomlin just ain't got a clue yet. He done fouled out 2 games in a row. He just ain't figured it out yet on the defensive end. On the offensive end, he's great. But on the defensive end, and they're playing defense, Aaron, you got to watch the game. They playing initial good, but we have one breakdown. I won't secure the rebound because we got one guy. We got everybody else playing the right tune, but if we play this one guy, he's out of tune, and that's all it takes on a basketball team. That's all. That's really all it takes is one player to beat the mister. That rotation is gonna happen to the layup. Then you'll look like that team can't play defense. No, the team played good defense for 27 seconds, for 23 seconds, 24 seconds. In one rotation, somebody late, not in the right place because you haven't been there long enough. And it'll get to you though. But what the unique thing yet, they got enough offensive power, and Penny got 13 players that are used. They offensive players. So where they got new players from other teams that been the offensive guy on it. Javon Quinley ain't guarded nobody yet. Bless his little heart. But he just ain't had the guard. But on this particular team, you got the guard. See, that's what people don't understand. Let's say you go to the NBA. Some NBA teams, you don't have to guard as hard. But some you got to go, and you go get traded 4 or 5 times. Especially if you're not one of them dudes. So you better learn. I got to explain something. I want to share something with y'all a little bit later too. But I just wanted to share that. Shout out to Jordan Ivy Curry, a young man. You balled your butt off last night. I'm so proud of you. But I was watching something, and I didn't like. I'm watching this trend, and I might be wrong for it, y'all. Y'all might be wrong for it, and guess what? I stand corrected if I'm wrong. But I don't like Jason Whitlock. There's a lot of people in this basketball community that I don't too much care for. But if y'all notice, I don't go on my show and talk negative about these guys. I don't, y'all notice I never mention names. And Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp, I know y'all thought it was cute. I didn't think it was cute because I don't believe in chopping up and tearing down Aaron Sam. I don't believe in tearing down Melvin Dews. Me and Melvin Dews ain't going to agree all the time. But I am not going to tear him down. Gary, I'm not going to tear Jay Jackson down and ain't going to let nobody else come on here and tear him down. You know I ain't going to tear Shania Billingsley down. I just don't do that. And then Stephen A. Smith saw the success, and I might be wrong, of Shannon Sharp. I think I don't like it. I don't promote it. But him and Cat Williams video, so he said he gonna come and talk and talk about Jason Whitlock. Y'all, I told y'all, I don't care for the things he say. Cause I remember when he was pro-black, Jason Whitlock, and that money turned him conservative and pro-white. Cause they gave him and then they fired the black butt. Then he tried, so I ain't gonna speak too much on it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like when Shannon Sharp come on national TV, him and Stephen A. Smith, and demand that Crab Legs, what the boy, Jamin Winston be fired. I don't never say he should be fired. Man got a family, man. He got a wife. He should be fired because he helped another dude get a touchdown who didn't have a touchdown all year, had 17 the year before, and didn't get one this year. And he should be fired. And I told y'all, I said, Jameis, you being the backup quarterback. I came on this show. You got to watch yourself. You're a black backup quarterback. The next team might think you insubordinate. But then when I go and dig deeper, man, it was a team thing, not a Jameis Winston thing. Jameis Winston was the one just talking about it. That's why I like to have the facts. You follow me? I'd like to know a little bit more about, we got to quit that, y'all. Because everybody else just laughing at it. And them views ain't y'all. Them views of them other people who don't look like us, they viewing that thing too. Oh, that's the way they talk about each other. No, y'all. We can do better than that. But I was thinking about something. I'm thinking about LeBron James spoke out and he was told to shut up and dribble. Colin Kaepernick took a knee and he was labeled unpatriotic. Serena Williams spoke out and was demonized as an angry black woman. But Aaron Rodgers spews right-wing conspiracy on Pat McAfee's show. And he is a truth teller to them. I can't quite put my finger on it. Why? Sometimes I just want y'all to think sometime. And I want y'all to be aware. Then I watched the game last night. And I'm watching the reporters asking Penny questions. Okay. Got to understand, I follow their teams, my school. my friend, I'm going to follow it. They was asking him about him sticking his neck out for Mikey Williams, and Mikey Williams deciding to enter the transfer portal. Let me show you what kind of man he is. See, to all you people who don't understand, I'm trying to tell you the kind of man he is. And people tell you can't say nothing about Penny. You damn right. Because I'm going to protect men like this. Y'all can protect the other guys. I'm going to protect guys like this because you know what his answer was? When those white reporters asked him, you sticking your neck out for Mikey Williams, but he decided to enter the transfer portal. You know what this coach said? And I want y'all to tell this and tell this your friend. I want you to text, tag, and tell somebody this. This is why I tell you to text, tag, and tell your friends about this show. Because I'm giving you something so profound. But think about it. He said, I would do it again. That's what I'm in this business for. To stick my neck out for young men and hope they appreciate it. Should I repeat that again? I hope everybody got it. I hope the people in the back got it. Because y'all just looking at him, oh, he's the NBA coach, and now he coach. More than an NBA player. He's had offers to go to the NBA and coach. But he loves what he's doing there. Aaron, that's why I share this stuff. Because y'all wouldn't know. If we don't tell our own story, Chuck McGowan, other people are telling. If I don't tell people how great of the organization that you have over there, Chuck McGowan, and what you do for them girls, if we don't say it, who's going to say it? If I don't say what Gary Carter, I see him on the bench. I saw the difference in watching a person on the sideline taking a video and watching the way he film a video and watching the way Archie film a video and watching the way that they done got me spoiled because I've had excellence. So when I see something that's not good, look, if I don't tell that story, who gonna talk about these young men? You follow me? We got to start telling our own stories. That's why it's so important that you share this show so all of your friends can know, hey, there's somebody out here to tell your story. Aaron Sam, it's the first time I ever seen your name up there. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Y'all might have a cousin that might thinking about Memphis one day. I even showed y'all a picture the other day. Did I have it? I just put it up there. I didn't even. What did I do with that picture? It was just, I think this is it right here. No, that ain't it. Hold up. I had a picture the other day, and I just wanted to show y'all. This man was carrying. Here it is, should be it. He was carrying his player, some millionaire, former NBA player, about to be a Naismith Hall of Fame inductee. But he's a servant. Chuck McGowan, Aaron, he's a servant. And you wonder why? Don't let people talk about Penny. He's a servant. No matter what you say about James Harden, guess what James Harden do? He take care of the people around him. Very generous. Very. Very. That man right there, very generous. This man picking up his player. Most coaches, man, y'all go out there and get that dude. Grandma raised him. Never forget, she told me, when Larry Finch, and bless his rest his soul, because he was up, he wanted to be represented by something. He got mad at me, talking about I backdoored him. You came by, you didn't come to me to get Penny. I said, dude, I know I wasn't gonna be able to get through you. I knew you was in bed with somebody else. What in the hell am I gonna come to you for? I don't need to come to you. I came to him and his grandma. That's who took care of him. The hell I got to worry about you, coach. You backdoored me. I said, yeah, because I knew I couldn't come in the front door. And grandma said, and we were saying bad thing, crazy stuff about me. Grandma said, she looked me in my face and said, I know you gonna take care of my baby. That was what she told me. She said, something about you, I know. So it's 30 years later, and I'm still looking out for her baby. She gone on to be with the Lord. His mom real sick right now. But I promised them I was going to take care of a grandson and a son. So now, guess what? He's taking care of y'all's sons because of what somebody put in him. So the other day, when the reporter tried to get slick, man, how can Mikey Williams just do y'all like that? You stuck your neck out for him. But Mikey decided to enter the transfer portal. And Penny said, I'll do it again. That's what I'm in this business for. To stick my neck out for young men. And I hope they appreciate it. That's what he said just last night. Just last night. Mamas and daddies, what's up? What's up, Hurt? Mamas and daddies, those the kind of values you want when you send your baby somewhere. They just ain't gonna leave him out there. Like they'd have left Terrence Shannon out there. Talk about that. I hope I get a chance to talk about that. Young players out here. Do me a favor, young college, high school guys. Somebody told me to tell y'all to look at your followers list on your social media. And y'all, and out there, if you don't have, put your government name on your social media. Because I know these, evidently ain't nobody told y'all. But if they share the show so y'all can watch the show, y'all can hear it from me. Because they ain't going to tell you. Put your real name on there. Not just, I'm whoever, all them old crazy ass Twitter handles. Make sure you put your, please, share this show. Ladies and gentlemen, please, young faith, and look at your followers list and see, are any college coaches following you? And start a dialogue with them. Ain't nobody never told y'all that. And I know. I hope y'all hear me. And y'all can use it. Coaches, you can use this to tell them to look at their followers list. First of all, tell them to put their real damn name on it. Tell them to look at their followers list and see if any coaches following them. And then I want them to have some dialogue with the coach. Let me see. Where else I want to go? Want to make sure. Think I got some. But I want to finish up yesterday right quick. I'm going to get it out the way because I said I was going to do it. And I'm going to make sure I do it. I'm looking for NBA. Where my NBA stuff at? I had it. Did I go too far with it? Did I change anything? But it was unique. I just looked at that thing today. I didn't delete it, did I? Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't delete it. Let's make sure I didn't delete it, boss. Just want to make sure. But I want to share some stuff with you. Uh, no, I didn't delete it. Let's get back. Let's get back to business. It'll be up there. I get it. But Melvin said those reporters don't care about Mikey, no Penny. They just want Penny to go. Cat Williams, nah, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't got. They got too much to lose. He's a leader of men, and that's all I be trying to get past, get through to people. Oh, here it is. I got it. So where I left off, because I was talking about the NBA as a stage, and I said let's pull the curtain back because I want to see what y'all, because I love this game and I wanted to pull the curtain back. I talked about Adam Silver. I talked about David Stern. I talked about Magic Johnson. I gave y'all an analogy that you can use with your friend. Chris Walker used it all the time and don't never give me the credit for it. So guess what? Y'all can use it too. I said, if y'all don't know about the NBA history, the NBA used to be, it wasn't that great. Okay, it wasn't. You know, in the '70s and in the '80s, it was on tape. The championship game was on tape delay. So Larry, in the '70s, but Larry Bird and Magic Johnson came along, and they saved the NBA. You know, they had this white kid, black team, white team playing against each other. And that saved the NBA. And then Michael Jordan came along and he globalized the NBA. So I said, they say Larry Bird and Magic Johnson saved the league. Michael Jordan made it global and LeBron James made it mobile. What I meant by mobile, he made it chic where players can move around. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go get me a super team right here. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go not one, not two, not three. I make the decision. So LeBron made it mobile. So I went through that history. I talked about Michael Jordan. They thought they used him as Superman. He was Superman. I went through that. They took him to the Olympics and everything just blew up. I went through that history. How he's on Jay Leno. I went through that history. The Olympic team. That was in '92 when we went over there for the Barcelona Olympics. And started doing those clinics there, that rose up this great migration of rise of the foreign basketball player, because we went over there and helped them. But keep going. I went through it. I talked about how the NBA. I talked about Kobe. David Stern told Mike, get with Kobe, because I want you to pass the torch with him, because we still need us a global icon. You got to remember, Kobe Bryant been all over the world, speaks several languages. He's a global athlete. They trying to go global, so they used him. But then Kobe fell from grace. Remember, I'm just giving you a brief overhaul from yesterday. Kobe fell from grace because of the transgression. Say he raped a white woman. He had to come on TV, apologize. His wife looking all up there like upside his head and all that kind of stuff. And he fell from grace. Allen Iverson, he couldn't be the face of the league because they didn't like the rap culture he was a part of. Let me see. I kept going. Who else? Then comes LeBron James. That's the next Superman they got. LeBron James, he worked it. LeBron James liked the hip hop, but he distanced himself. He said, I'm going to hang with you, Jay-Z, but hey, I'm trying to get my money. I'm trying to be a billionaire. So he did. So then we had the rise of Yao Ming, the NBA, the Dirk Nowitzki's, the Steve Nash's, and the Manu Ginobili's, the Tony Parkers. So now the league is more global. Then I tried to tell y'all, it's not no coincidence that LeBron James got drafted to his hometown team. Y'all might think it is. I'm going to let y'all think it is, but I'm trying to take the thing. It's not a coincidence. Then I went down. Kobe Bryant. They wouldn't. Guess what? The reason I know they blackballed Kobe, all of them, Kobe supposed to have one, two, three, four MVPs. They gave Tim Duncan one over him. They gave Steve Nash two over him. And they gave Dirk Nowitzki two of them over. And he had the best this and best everything in them years. So they didn't want him to be the face of the league. NBA, that's just the way they are. Then I talked about who? I talked about the Olympic team. I put the post up there. Uh, uh, how Nike was running the USA basketball and had the only player that on there that didn't have a Nike brand on the picture was what's his name? Dwight Howard. So he stood next to Coach K. Coach K was sitting down. He covered up his shoe in the picture. They're deliberate. It's deliberate. It was deliberate. Uh, let me see what's going on. So I kept on going. I talked about Stephon Curry came. You know, they came in and took over the league for a while. Then KD come over there with them. Then what else? KD did this thing. So now they needed another Superman because KD wasn't gonna be Superman. KD wasn't gonna be the face of the league. So they throw Zion. They said, well, let's go Zion. Then Zion come out there, the IG models talking about him. He doing all this crazy stuff. He can't be it no more. Then LeBron, they kind of mad at him a little bit, not a little bit because of the Black Lives Matter stuff and the kneeling and stuff. So he the face of the league, but yeah. So guess what? We said, we're going to go get these uncomplicated guys. Let's go with the foreign guys. Giannis. Here come Joker. Hold up. Then we had look at OKC. Then here come Luka. Luka is my favorite of all of them. Now Wemby, right? And then I go back to Derrick Rose. I went back and talked to him yesterday about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose got first pick, right? He went what? To his hometown. Like LeBron went to his hometown. Y'all got to realize we don't see where these balls been done. We don't open that envelope. We don't. Come on. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. And then we talked about John Wall. We talked about John Wall still can play, but doing certain things. At the end of your career, they don't want you. See, they love Chris Paul at the end of his career. They didn't like Melo at the end of his career. I told y'all about that. I kept going. I want to talk about Manu Bo. Bo. Great great player, but they keeps on the bench because they don't like the way he hang with too many rappers that got rap sheets and stuff like that. They don't like that. A lot of people don't know that. I try to tell you that. Let's go. Where else? Harden better watch out. I love him to death, but he needs to watch out because guess what? Soon as his talent declines, guess what's going to happen? Watch what they do to him. Ja Morant, you know he got to watch out. You see what they did to him yesterday. If you go back and get yesterday's show at the beginning. So then I come back now. You see on many NBA teams today, you will find the same old Spurs formula. San Antonio Spurs is known for having the most foreigners on their team. That's a couple of foreign guys and a couple of American squeaky clean guys. On San Antonio team, can't get in no trouble. San Antonio, they gonna players snitch on each other down there. But because this global stuff's selling now, y'all. To sell globally, all these teams need. The Houston Rockets, remember, when Daryl Morey said that stuff, they suffered globally in China with the Houston Rocket brand because of Daryl Morey. But he gone. And but they suffered. A couple of good global players on every single team. Okay, did I show you some pictures? Let me give you some visuals so y'all can understand when somebody get to talking to y'all say, hold on. Rob, Hatter told me about that. Let me give you a couple of visuals. Let me see. If I got some visuals, I'm gonna go. Let's go here first. Let's just go here. If I had my glasses, Shea Gilgeous down there, Josh Giddey. Think Lou Dort from Canada too. Then we go here, Wemby, Sohan. Then we go here, Joker. What's the boy name? Murray. He's from Canada. Giannis on this one. So that's the NBA. That's the formula. Everybody trying to do that formula. We got Sengun on a Houston Rockets team. The NBA also had to get away from the bully and physical type of players. You notice how scoring is up. You can't bully. It was fun in the 90s and in the early 2000s, but it's not good for business. The malice in the palace was a lesson. These type of players are exiled, never to come back. They also made it scarier to go into the post, which was bad for business. Let me give you some of that visual, just in case. Some of y'all guys have got this already, but some people, it's women on here, probably ain't never even seen this before and know it even happened. Uh, you got what's the guy name? Kenyon Martin. They fighting. This how it was back then. Steve Jackson, that's the Malice in the Palace, and James O'Neal behind him, Jermaine O'Neal behind him. Let's see. That's Charles Oakley and Lonzo Mourning going flat foot at it. Let's see. That's the kind of stuff y'all they were worrying about. Suspended Draymond for choking that boy. Look what Ron Artest got Dennis Rodman and in that head, in that thing like that. So that hit, what you call the headlock like that. So it's just these are what's up, Cedric? What's up, Chatter? Um, these are kind of things that I'm just taking you behind the veil. Why does think about this? I got a question. That is Moody. I know you're there. Why does Isaiah Thomas not get the respect by the NBA media? Why was he not on that 92 team? I know y'all talking about Jordan and Jordan didn't want him on and Jordan didn't want him on. And then I'm gonna give you a little bit more. It was because he was a part of the team that beat up on the Golden Boy. He beat up on Larry Bird, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. He was part of the team that beat up on the Golden Boy. And he was dissed, and he dissed the NBA other Golden Boy publicly. You got me? So I'm gonna show you some pictures, and just in case, because this is my favorite player ever. If I had to go and say it's one player that Robert had a pattern how I thought I could play, it was this guy right here, Isaiah Thomas. He just, every number 11, that was my dude. Watched him at Indiana. I even wanted to go to Indiana and I didn't even realize, forget Bobby Knight. I didn't know he was crazy back then. All I wanted to do was follow Isaiah Thomas. So we keep going. I think that's it. I just wanted to show you. Yeah, I think that's it. But what? Sometimes, y'all, the truth is better than fiction. And with all that being said, I love the NBA. It's been very good to me. And the players are the most skilled athletes on the planet. And they put in major work on their craft to be elite. And but some things they can't control. The players can't control. Like the rich higher ups who don't play the game, they only see it as a way to make more money. So they create storylines and they dictate who gets to stay or who goes. I'm just letting y'all know this is how this NBA works. And that is a part as a purist that I don't like. I learned as a kid that wrestling was fake, and it hurt me. But see, my childhood would have been a ruin if I had realized that pro basketball was scripted and manipulated. It's scripted. Y'all look, them guys go out and listen to me. The guys go out to play. I promise you. I've been around too many of them. But they don't control. You know who control the game? Them three guys in the striped shirts. They called 2 fouls on Sonya Billings. She out of the game. They called 2 phantom fouls on Thaddeus Moody. He out of the game. So in the NBA controls the referees. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not no conspiracy. I don't want y'all to be just dumb. Like when I first learned about mainstream rap music, they did the same thing. And they hired mostly on nepotism. Hove signed his friend. T.I. signed his friend. Master P signed his brothers, and etc. and the NFL acting and working they doing a good job at nepotism too. Elite universities accept kids based on the money and the nepotism. I mean, that's the world is a stage. And I just want y'all to understand. I want our young people, I want to leave this message for our young people. It might have been over y'all head, but is some young man going to come and pull up this file one day and listen to it. You might clip it and send it to him. But that's certain things that I want our young people to know. Has something else. Take a quick break and then I'm gonna come right back. Hold up, let me find something right quick. Cause I got something for you now when I come back now. I got something for you. Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support. Welcome back. Just told you I was going to take a quick break. I want to look and see. And I was talking about Ja Morant the other day, right? And I know he's hurt. And but I wanted to share something with y'all. Have you ever seen? I'm just show you this. You know, if you ever wonder why I like this dude so much, I went back and watched this yesterday.
Bradley with the deflection against Bang. Oh, Morant! What an incredible 20-round series. Morant. Oh! Shooting threes. Here's a lob for Morant.
There's no question. I mean, you can make a case.
Morant blows by Primo. Attack. Dance. Morant.
Are y'all watching this? He ain't that tall, y'all.
Weaves by Lopez. Morant takes.
Then you wonder why I said if I had a choice, if I had to pay to go in the game, I'd pay to see him.
Morant, a 360 spin.
What's that? Zion?
Steps through a 360
I mean, just look.
Adams going long.
Hey, Peter, just look at this kid, man.
Bradley with the deflection.
Well, I can't have nobody talking about him, talk crazy about it. I can't do it. And guess what? I got another young one. Y'all remember I told y'all about something yesterday? Did I tell y'all I told y'all about something yesterday that I ain't never seen before? Guess what? Now y'all get a chance to see it. Because guess what? I found the tape. Watch this. This is not doctored. It's just right behind each other. Just watch this. The other one coming up right after this. I just let it play. I didn't even want to cut it. I just want y'all to see. This is what I was so excited about. 3 in a row. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Find me another video like that. Let me play it again. Hold up. Let me play it again, just in case you didn't see it. Hold up. What they said, play it. It's so nice I got to play it twice. Just check it out. It's a high school basketball player now. Started off, hit a deep one over there. Go into the press. Pick up another. Gather yourself off balance, hit another. Go again, defense, go back, step back, wherever his feet were at. Watch where his feet was at. Y'all know how hard that is? Then I'm going to roll it and let y'all see it. It's a hell of a sequence. Y'all, I'm up there trying to be cool. I damn near jumped out of my seat. I damn near jumped out of my seat, man. But somebody told me he couldn't shoot. Had it, but he can't shoot. The hell is this right here? And he had hit 2 more before that, y'all. Them wasn't the only 4. He hit 2 more before that. But they wasn't in succession. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. But now he's known as a defender. Willie Sullivan. Willie Sullivan. He's known as Willie Sullivan. Can you imagine him at TSU? TSU got their work cut out for him. But guess what? Can you imagine him there? If he would told me right now, Mr. Hatter, what you think about me going to TSU, I said, I agree with it. Right on the spot. Telling you, man, this what we got in this city now. And guess what? Wasn't none of the cameras around. He's one of the best players in the whole state of Texas. Cameras were somewhere at another game. Evidently, he's not sexy enough for them. Thank you. Them college buckets. Thank you. I didn't even have to say that. Them college buckets. That's why I showed them. Them ain't layups. I ain't show you no damn layup. So, but guess what? If I don't show that, how would y'all know? Have y'all seen it anywhere else? Have y'all seen that anywhere else? It's the first time y'all ever seen it on this show right here today. That's all right. But I saw something today. Yesterday, I heard, hey, but Doug Smith, they say he couldn't shoot. Doug Smith, he did. Now that Doug Smith, now they say, wait a minute, hold up. He don't make nobody around him better. Doug Smith, did somebody say he's a great defensive player? Somebody said, well, he fouled too much. Every good defensive player fouls. That showed me that person don't know nothing about no goddamn basketball. Excuse me, no basketball. Excuse me, y'all, I should have said that. I tried to stop it in this year. Doug, why can't we just applaud when we see a young man with this desire? You say I can't shoot? I'm finna go learn how to shoot. Doug said they talk too damn much. Doug had 28 in the first half. Guess what he did in the third quarter, Doug? Let me get my teammates off. Let me get them off. Then in the fourth quarter, you know he ain't play because they beat the hell out of the team. He didn't play. Doug, that's why I had this show. Doug said give him chills. Yo, think about it. I'm a professional. I'm in the game watching the game like this. I know people watching me. I'm in there. Yo, I wanted to get up out my seat and just go crazy because he was just hitting them. Bam. Because I don't see that nowhere else. I know it ain't your son. I know it ain't your friend. And I know it ain't your cousin. But at least applaud when you see excellence. Thank you, Doug. Some people ain't going to say, you know how people are. Y'all quit being Cat Williamses and Shannon Sharps and Stephen A. Smith and congratulate people instead of trying to tear them down. How about that? didn't see the best tweeter in the world. I ain't seen him tweet that. Matter of fact, I ain't seen nobody tweet it. I should have tweeted myself. I might do it a little later. I might put it on there so people can see. But that ain't my damn job. But special players can impact the game without scoring. Yeah, but the name of the game is to put that thing in a hole. Your ass ain't putting it in a hole. You ain't being on my team. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to be very, very, very special. But let me tell you why I love this Kobe Bryant. You know, people talked about it. If anybody know anything about me, happy birthday, Mate. I didn't know about it. Didn't pop up on my thing. I didn't look at social media today. Happy birthday, Mate, Cora. Oh my God, happy birthday. Your birthday every day with me, though. You feel me? So happy birthday, everybody. Give everybody right now. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Mate, happy birthday to Mate. It's my little sister. Happy birthday to her. It's obvious that he put in the work, tremendous amount of work to improve his shot. He's always been above average defender. But he needed to refine his shot. Absolutely. But I used to laugh because the people used to tell me he can't shoot. But then why ain't none of y'all talking to him? Y'all around here, he on y'all teams. He in the gym with y'all. I told you, parents. Since your son been 10 years old, he'd have played 50 to 70 games a year. Running around here, ain't nobody taught him how to shoot. He'd have been on every damn AAU team, top AAU team. Ain't nobody taught him how to shoot. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what your work he done put in. I know the work he done put in. But didn't nobody teach him the fundamentals of shooting the damn basketball. That was his weakness. That was his weakness. No, let's just put him on a team and let him hustle. He missed a shot, we're going to take him out of the game. But if we need him to catch up something, we need him to catch up the game, we're going to put him back in there. So, but the mission ain't accomplished yet because he still got more work to do. That's what I love about him. He got more work to do. He is not satisfied, that young man right there. Because guess what? He could have had 5 in a row. He came out and missed that next one. Could have had 5 in a row. Hit it a little short. But guess what? He getting there. What's his name? Mike Collins. I'm sorry. I want to send this out to somebody. See that? This is what I love about this show. Doug Smith. Thank you, man. Thank you, Doug Smith. His name is Michael Collins. Just Money Mike. I was talking about the little boy I talked about when he was a little kid. Now he ain't no little kid no more. I never saw him when he was little. I was impressed by the young man he was. And now he learned how to play basketball. Thank you, Doug Smith. Y'all see what Doug said? This is what this show is about to me. He said, what's his name? I want to send this out to somebody. This is what this is about. When your son do something like this, I'm going to do the same thing. You remember I always said, if you ball, you get the call with me. You follow me? He said he can't wait to see Nate, the great clown. Say, okay. Can't wait to see. Yeah, that's good. I don't know on the 16th, but you got to help me out. Derek Holcomb. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all, D. Holcomb, for shouting out to my girl, Mate. But Mate, let me tell you something. I saw something the other day. I'm going to give you a birthday present. If you had a son, you can give this to him. You can give it to him. Okay. Good. Thank you, Kevin K. I don't know if I'm going to be in town or not, Kevin K. Got to understand, sometimes I have to go and travel on TSU business. So I ain't looked at the schedule that far. But this trainer who used to work out Kobe, his first meeting with Kobe, he went out to Irvine. And hold up, y'all. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Hold up, y'all. But he got to his first workout. He got to him. He was supposed to work him out. Kobe was already working out 2 hours before he even got there. I want you to take these principles. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do this, so I just want you to listen. He said Kobe never questioned anything that he sent me. Just met him, but he came highly recommended. He said he never questioned anything about the workouts. He said, but after the workout, he would ask Kobe, what do you want to do tomorrow? Right? He said, you could come back tomorrow, but because later on, y'all got to hear this. I'm going to go do some defensive stuff tonight. I ain't going to touch a ball for 2 hours. I ain't never heard a player do this. And I've been in this business for 30 years. Just working on defensive slides, locations, things off the ball, techniques that I need to get better at. And I'm going to do it with a 30-pound weight vest on. Bobby Benjamin. He just worked out. The man said, what we going to do tomorrow? He said, you can come back tomorrow, Kobe told him. But I got some more work to do tonight. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I'm just going to work on the defensive slides, locations, things off the ball, because he know he don't have the ball all the time. Techniques that I need to get better at. Kobe Bryant need to get better. Michael Collins need to get better. And I'm going to do it with a 30-pound weight vest on. I ain't seen a weight vest in a gym since Penny and Sam was coming out of college. I mean, coming out, what was pros in the beginning of the day. I ain't seen a weight vest since. He asked Kobe, what does the rest of your day look like? Because this was his first time working with him, trying to get to know him, right? Check this out, Bobby B. Watch this. Now watch this. He said, we're gonna finish now, and then I'm gonna go 2 hours in the weight room. Then I'm going to hit the hot tub, and then the cold tub. Then I'm gonna stretch. Then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna play with my kids. Then I'm gonna come back. Then I'm gonna do some yoga and some martial arts and stretch and cool down. Come back and eat. Play with my kids. And then at night, I will do some track work. And then we'll go again tomorrow. Granted, he had just got eliminated 2 weeks before that in the playoffs. Most NBA players, especially if you go deep in the playoffs like he does, they don't touch a ball for 4 to 6 weeks. Let me see. He said, Robert, can I enlighten the viewers? I'm going to pause on Kobe because I want to see what Chuck said. Hold up, Coach. Hold up, Chuck. He said, could you enlighten the viewers on how hard NBA conditioning, especially during a private team workout? I'm going to tell you how hard it is. When your son is blessed enough to come to one of these workouts, an NBA workout, you have in his mind, you got to groom him. These workouts are designed to make the player quit. Let me repeat this. It's not fair, but making $1 million a year ain't fair either. It is designed to make you quit. Because they want to know, if I give him this money, will he quit? It's the hardest thing. That's when them players said, damn, I thought I was in shape. Y'all, I'm going to tell you the truth. My body don't know it. I ain't my old ass. I can't imagine what them boys going through. But that's the only way I can explain it, Chuck. It's designed to make you quit. That's what it was designed to do. Old Stu can't beat it. Bobby B, you had great training with the boys many times. Look at that, Bobby Benjamin. So Bobby Benjamin loving what I'm talking about. Doug says, so some parents would tell you they don't want to do strength and conditioning. We just want to do court stuff. You're going to have to, because let's say your son is skilled in everything. All strength and conditioning does is make a bigger, stronger, skilled player, because he's going to run up against a bigger and stronger skilled player. It ain't just for you to get big for muscles. What if one of these big 360-pound dudes set a pick on you? Like they did my boy Zaire Hayes the other day. He's still, I bet you, if you call him, if y'all know him, I bet you he's still holding his side right now. But what if he wasn't strong enough to withstand that punishment? Mark Edwards, you got to be strong, because you're playing against a Desmond Bain. You're playing against a Marcus Smart who knocked his finger out of loop and still kept playing and his finger was dangling. Yes, you have to strengthen your temple to be able to go against these other people, because they are strong. They strong as hell, man. And they're hard. They're hard. I mean, you just being around them, man, and mess around. You're on the court, you mess around with them and bump into. They harder than you. They us regular human beings. They're hard. They're hard on us. They're hard. Conditioning, athletic enhancement is a big part of my kids' current workout routine. The condition on the court is currently, but I ain't never in my life heard of nobody going. But let me get back to Kobe. That man was going and doing 2 hours, man, with a 30-pound weight vest on, doing number defensive slide and locationing and stuff like that. Off-ball stuff. It's a maniac. Maniac. Let me go. Where was that? No. But that's just on the court. Now y'all watch this, mamas. Watch this. Young fellas, if you're listening. He do this 2 weeks after the season was over. He doing this, right? Kobe Bryant. Just the day routine. This is daily routine. Routine. Remember that word. He would do, listen to me, young players. You don't listen to nothing else. He would do organized scouting reports on everybody that he is going to defend next year, and the backups and the backups backup. Give me some water now. And everybody else who was defending him, he do a scouting report on. He looked at their strengths and their weaknesses. Young players, catch me. Shot charts on where they like to shoot from, where they shoot hot and cold from. He do analytics on where they are most efficient from. He watch film on where they turn the ball over the most, in what situations where they foul the most. Chuck, you need to give this to your girls. He wanted to know the weak side rotations as far if you got a ball watcher or not. You got me? And he want any type of intel that he could have. He was always thinking somebody is better than him. He's always thinking somebody better. He's just thinking. They wasn't better than him, but he's thinking. That's what his mind said. He said, my routine, notice I said, my routine is what gets me ready. It doesn't matter if I score 40 points. It doesn't matter if I score 22 points on 25 shots and we lose. My routine will stay the same to get me back to zero and get me ready to compete. I'm not going to score 40 and think I'm going to too good for my routine. This is Kobe Bryant. And if he had a terrible game, I'm not going to just abandon it and do something different. Young people, you got to have a routine and stick to it. And to you young players and you college players, you won't have the time and the money and the staff to do all of this. But be able to have a routine of taking care of your body and your mind. Get prepared as far as watching film or watching your opponent and getting your game shots up. Your routine is what's going to get you through the bad times. I don't care if you're playing every third game in the NBA, a bench player. Are you a 40-minute player, a night player? Are you the main player? Or anything? You have to have a routine, Mark. I gave y'all that. Stop. Hey. This kind of information right here is valuable because I'm getting it straight from the people. This ain't in a book. This ain't in an article. And y'all getting it and won't share the show. People on YouTube right now, everybody should have been the thumbs up. While I was talking, people on Facebook should have been liking and sharing. Y'all kill me. Parents, got something for you. You know I keep something for you. Because I love y'all. Because I was y'all. I had a son in this same where y'all was at. He been hating on too. A lot of stuff he was hating on because his dad. Good little kid. But parents, don't build your happiness around your kids' athletic performances. If you get in a bad mood because they play bad, take a break from the game. Your kids need to have tough performances to learn, not have great performance to make you feel good. Somebody sent me, they said, one thing to remember, parents. So I'm getting information from people. Our children are conditioned to be very sensitive to both our verbal and non-verbal tales. Be careful to not show your disappointment when your child is learning, competing, and improvement. It takes time. I wish somebody had told my crazy ass this. The regimen I used to put my son through. I do it all over different. Different. The way because he looked to me. I didn't realize he was looking to me. I'm his dad, not his coach. So I learned when I got on him, I used his number. Number 15, I need you. When I praised him, I used his name. Big difference. I know y'all, but it's big difference. If I said 15, I'm talking about the player. When I say his name, he knows I'm talking to him. That's my son. It's very important to remember and very hard to execute as well, y'all. It takes practice. It takes an intention for us adults also. I know it's hard for y'all. Y'all spend all this money. I know it's hard for y'all. Oh, yeah. Tech Southern. Yeah. Kevin said I'm geared up. Yeah. Y'all got me? What if they don't try, the kids, generally? Somebody said they have learned to let bad performances go when the effort is there. When there is a bad performance and no effort, that's where the parents struggle. I wish somebody had gave me this. Reason I'm talking, listen, some of y'all, forget y'all. I ain't talking to y'all. I wish somebody had gave me this. I was trying to just figure it out. My son came and told me, Dad, I don't want nobody to ever call me sorry at basketball. He came and told me because he was great in football. I was just a cheerleading dad. Go, son, go. Football, running back, quarterback, fast, killing. I was just the dad. I don't know why somebody coming to my door this time of day. Take a quick break. I want y'all to see something anyway. Hold on. But I'm going to get back to that. Hold on. Let me see what's at the door. Messing with my door. Hold on. I like this.
First time I ever really noticed you was that high school highlight where you put the brakes on the guy and he went flying by.
Okay, yeah.
And, not that I've ever had that experience in my entire life. I don't even know what that feels like. But now you're doing that at the highest level. You're the reason why people watch the NFL, because guys like you and just had an amazing career. So thanks for coming on.
I appreciate that. It means a lot from you.
First time I ever really noticed you was that high school highlight where you put the brakes on the guy and he went flying by.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, not that I've ever had that experience in my entire life. I don't even know what that feels like, but now you're doing that at the highest level. You know, you're the reason why people watch the NFL, because guys like you and just had an amazing career. So thanks for coming on.
I appreciate that. It means a lot from you.
First time I ever really noticed you was that high school highlight where you put the brakes on the guy and he went flying by.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, not that I've ever had that experience in my entire life. I don't even know what that feels like, but now you're doing that at the highest level. You know, you're the reason why people watch the NFL, because guys like you and just had an amazing career. So thanks for coming on.
I appreciate that. It means a lot from you.
First time I ever really noticed you was that high school highlight where you put the brakes on the guy and he went flying by.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, not that I've ever had that experience in my entire life. I don't even know what that feels like, but now you're doing that at the highest level. You know, you're the reason why people watch the NFL, because guys like you and just had an amazing career. So thanks for coming on.
I appreciate that. It means a lot from you.
First time I ever really noticed you was that high school highlight where you put the brakes on the guy and he went flying by.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, not that I've ever had that experience.
I'm back, y'all. Hey, they taking down the Christmas lights. So they just won't let me know. I'm sorry. But back to where I was. Let me get back to the past. They're taking down the Christmas light. I know I'm late. Just forget it. I've been gone. Let's see. What was I at? Because we was talking about trying, right? So somebody said, so my question would be to the parent, to the parent, why aren't they trying? There's always layers there for young athletes, but also every athlete. Do they realize it looked like they aren't trying? I'll never forget this. I used to tell my son to run. Then I said, man, run faster. And it seemed like he just running the same damn. And then this little dude was in the gym and said, he ain't running fast. Robert looked at that little boy like, if you don't shut up, but you know, I just see y'all. I'm giving y'all this stuff because I'm thinking about I was struggling. Do they realize it looked like they're not trying? Then somebody said they also found out that no trying is more related to overwhelmed trying too hard to do it right. Wow. Then one dad said, I used to coach him in rec soccer, and I know I was too hard on him and made a lot of mistakes. He said he learned too much late. He said he needs my support more than he needs my instructions. Man, I need to go get me some water on that one. Would somebody tweet that for me? My son and my daughter needs my support more than my instructions. Oh, I love that one. Gosh. Robert, come on, Robert. Trying to do better with this guy told me he's trying to do better with his young brother now. Then somebody told me, they said, there's 2 questions and 2 things I tell my kids regarding athletics. What do you want to get better at in practice? Have anybody ever asked your kids that? How are you going to do that? And I love watching you play. And thank you, coaches. I gotta give me some water.
But I'll say this. I would cut Jameis Winston today. I would not want him on my team. That's loser's mentality. And people will say, well, Shannon, what about when Dan Marino fake spiked the ball or Peyton Manning? They were not in victory formation. If you get down, the defense is conceding. If you want to run the ball, let the defense line up. Don't you fool them, think this a victory formation, and then drive off the ball. You mean to tell me that's going rogue? Dennis Allen's going to probably have to go because his players have no respect for him. Right. He said They sent victory formation in, but we made a decision.
Hey, y'all, don't ever do nobody like that. Okay? We'll talk about that another time. Don't do nobody like that. Don't come talk about nobody's job. Ain't your place. Somebody could have said, yourself came on there and let Cat Williams talk all that stuff about them people. You need to be fired. Ain't nobody said that about you. Let me keep going. Did y'all get that a minute ago? Did nobody comment on that? Let me go again. 2 questions. I know y'all don't like this. 2 questions and 2 things. The guy said, I tell my kids regarding athletics. Y'all don't want to tell y'all kids this. How do you want to get better at a practice? Have y'all ever pulled your son up? How you want to get better today? See, then you put it on him. How are you going to do that? See, you give your kids something. Instead of saying, you better go there. You let so-and-so hit all the points. You better go get some of them points too. Y'all try this. Let's try this. Got something for y'all to try. Hold on a second. Let me get Jimmy because he's a little loud over there. Y'all got something. You ask the kid, how you going to do that? What do you want to get to? Ask him a question. What do you want to get better? How you going to do it? And then, I love watching you play. When the last time one of you parents said that to your son or your daughter? And then tell them, thank your coaches. I got more. I'm going to give you next week. I'll bring Jimmy on. I got more. Like I told y'all, I'll be here all week. But hold on, Jimmy. Let me bring you in there. Then let me unmute you. What's up, Doc? What you got going on?
Baby Friday. It's Baby Friday. That's what it is.
It's Baby
What's
Friday.
going down?
Yeah,
Huh?
you can take it over from here. I just, I was getting it in, man. I was just talking about parents, man. Being a parent. See, you see, I got the unique. I'm on here talking. You on here talking, but I got the unique advantage of having a son that had to go through that. See, people don't understand. I didn't know you back then. Back then, I didn't. When he was a little boy, I never forget. He told he came up to you when he was little. He had won a little contest, at Hal Parsons events. The little shootout to win the ball. You probably don't remember. He won a little contest. Then he went up to Jim and said, "Look here, one day I'm gonna be in your magazine."
And what I tell him,
I forgot what you told him.
I said, keep winning.
Yeah. No, I'm talking when we were little.
Oh,
no, I'm talking when we were little. It was little. We were little. But then, you talked about being noticed. You said, dude, point guards. You told him, look, point guards got to win, man. He said, guess what? Don't worry. Jimmy, I never forget, though. And I don't know if I told you this story, but, because people was trying to get us to go, on the 9th grade, they was trying to get us to go to ballet. They was trying to get us to go to village school. He's gonna package me, the twin, all of them together, all the them guys in that. And you know what? He told me, I don't want to go to them schools. I said, why? He said, I want to go to my neighborhood school. I said, but that's not a basketball school. And this little skinny, goggle wearing, glass, bifocal wearing kid gonna tell me it'll be a basketball school when I leave. But by the time I leave here, I'll never forget it. Because I looked at him and just laughed at him. He said, no. I said, it's not I said, hold up. West Side, you know what they told me? Man, West Side's a football school. Yeah, because West Side was killing in football. But when he told me that, I said, okay, go and do your thing, son. But I never forget, you told him, look, you got to win. Point guards are known for their wins. That's how they get rewarded. And guess what? He went over there and they won a couple of games. They won a couple of games. So what else you got today, man? What I know you had something yesterday.
Oh shoot! We talked some good stuff yesterday. For those parents and getting you guys talking. Rankings got released for the class of 2025. The class of 2024 is on there on rcsports.com now. We're gonna drop the class of 2026 tonight.
Okay.
And that'll be and then of course we'll put a 27 watch list on there, and that'll be kind of like that watch list as you see with ninth graders. That'll be kind of like how those other rankings will be. It'll be turned into a watch list, and because that's what you guys that way now. Once again, for reasons I've explained verbally, and of course in writing. If you go and look in the VIP news, just portion of them. So now we enter a new sector, as well as and I told one guy called me yesterday. He called me trying to they all kind of plead their case the day after the rankings come out. Hell, that stuff be crazy. Funny to me. I said, tell me this. I said, man, did you not understand, or you must not have believed me? I say, so tell me this. Most of the time I tell you guys I'm gonna do something, I do it. I told you guys what I was going to do. And this is now we at this point. Now he said, well, man, you're just gonna put them in alphabetical order. That's gonna be. I said, I'll tell you what I do then. How about if I just put them all in alphabetical order? Since y'all love to be tricked. Hannah, how about if I put them all in alphabetical order? And then I put the number 1 in front of every one of their names.
That man, I'm not finna let you do my parents like that, man. I'm not finna let you handle my people like that.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
I know, but I don't want it for them.
Everybody can go when they ask, what's your baby ranked? No, they can go say
number 1.
Number 1. He ranked number 1 by RC. That's what I just might do to show you.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
That's what they want.
I got a letter. I got an email.
Oh, you do?
I got an email.
I got one too. I got a text.
You got a text? I got an email. I got an email. This for you and Doug. Doug, you listening? Doug, watch this. The final decision is 100% yours. And I respect the fact that you have decided to stop ranking kids in Houston, Texas. But personally, I think it hurts and limits the kids' exposure in Houston. You have done so much in the state of Texas for these kids and these families and in the sport of basketball. To some people, rankings mean nothing, and to some people, it means everything. The kids take joy out of seeing their name among the other high school athletes in the city. I now have no other children involved in high school basketball, but it appears that your knowledge has been called upon by college coaches for decades. To be honest, I did not like what my son was ranking. But it provided him with motivation, drive, and determination to get in the gym and simply get better and earn his D1 JUCO offer to further his education and to continue playing the game of basketball he loves for free. Thank you.
One of the key things that I took from that message and what the person said or wrote was that the kids take joy. The grown folks steal the joy. You see?
Hold up, Jim.
Say it again. The kids take joy in seeing their name amongst others of their peers. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing what that person wrote. That is absolutely true. But what happens is the grown folk, there you go. The grown folk come and steal that joy clean out of the hearts of those kids. And while attempting to motivate them, you are doing it at the expense of creating or establishing an element of hate. That's the problem. You can motivate your kids without bringing somebody else down or using somebody else as the carrot or the rabbit for them to chase around the track. That's the thing. That's the problem. If y'all can find another way to motivate them kids without them making it seem like that's the guy, he don't believe in you. He don't think you that good. You know, look at him. You know what? He just he talking to that. Look, he talking to that dad over there. See, that's why his dad. That's why this kid ranked high. You see, he over there giggling. Look at him on the other side of the bleachers. See, you got to realize why y'all saying that amongst each other. There, don't forget, it's somebody sitting on the side of you or behind you that hear you. They'd tell me the next day.
I got something I want to show you and Doug too. After your letter, after your text.
So now let me read mine right here. Now, hopefully mine, this one right here, don't get you guys too down. Here we go.
Don't get down, y'all.
First and foremost, whenever one start like that, boy, you know it's something coming. First and foremost, I want to say I've always appreciated RCS and what you've done for the city of Houston and beyond the world, in the world of basketball. In a time where it seems hate triumphs, I just want to send love and appreciation your way. I just read what you said about the rankings in the VIP room on RCS. And I was fortunate enough in my high school days to be in a position to have exposure and be ranked on your list. There was a time when I was top 30. A time I fell all the way off the list and then finishing back on the list. Regardless, it was always a special moment to see when you were dropping your rankings, and I never took it for granted. In the times where I either fell off or went down in the rankings, if there was any disappointment, it was in myself, in my play, or understanding the consequences of taking a summer off. There was never any ill will or hate towards you or any of the voting members at that time. Ultimately, it comes down to the lack of accountability in the game today, which starts at home.
Absolutely.
I don't like it that you're on the receiving end of that hatred, but I hope you know it's more so the youth and their parents making excuses for not being the elite athletes that they believe they are. I hope you stay encouraged and continue to do what you've done best as long as I can remember. That's the message.
That was interesting. Jimmy, let me give him. That was interesting. I like that. I like that.
Which part?
I like all of it. You know why? Because that's the problem. We, the people, the mama and dad, y'all mama and daddies, listen to me. I was one. I think I'm still am. We think our baby's better than everybody else think. We think different. So it's not fair for you to put Jimmy and Doug in a position where they got to think about you, your son. They looking at your son. They ain't feeding your son every day. They ain't watching everything he do. They gonna have a different lens looking at the game. They've seen several guys before your class and everything. They're comparing you and to different people in your class, your type. That's their job. Your job is you got one job to just worry about little Johnny. And you think he better than everybody. Unlike me, I was thinking, I said, man, he can't play. Because I know that motivated him. If his daddy, I told y'all, Jimmy, before every game, I used to find something about the guard that he's going to play against in college. I go find something written up about the guard. I said, man, they said it's the baddest guard, mid-major guard out there. And he said, no, his ass gonna see tonight. That's how I motivated my son. I didn't sit up there and say, Jimmy, my son ain't never came to me talking about so no rankings. Never. Ever. Jimmy, I ain't never called him talking about, man, you ain't got, no. You know what I did? You know, even, Jimmy, your rankings came out this last night. But Jimmy, you remember I told y'all about an instance yesterday, you and Doug, but y'all didn't see it. And it's different when you see it. Just watch this sequence. Somebody said a great, just watch this sequence. Just watch. I'm going to put a little music in the background while you watch it. I'm just putting my own.
I got a bad.
Jimmy, you'll be able to comment it. We got it. I'll just keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Just watch this. This all in sequence. This ain't nothing doctored. It's all one sequence. I mean, didn't touch it. See, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I play this, because when I talk about college basketball, you're going to get those kind of shots in college. If you can make those in college, you a badass dude. I wish we had some more makes on shot makers right now. Watch this. That's 3 in a row already, right? Just watch this. That's why I let it play. The reason I did that, because I just want people to know this stuff happened. Jimmy, I was sitting down. You know, I be sitting, huh?
They was getting their ass tore up before you hit them 4 shots.
Yeah. No, they was neck and neck. It was neck and neck.
No, man. That was,
go back and see it again. That's why I like video. Go watch it. It was 12. It was 12 to 13 until he went to work. Come on. No. Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe he saw what you said, Jimmy. Maybe they was behind, but they were never behind that much, Jimmy. No. They was behind 5-0, and then from there, that was over. Yeah. Now this clown gonna come on here and talk about, have I seen a Toscasita shoot the ball? I'm talking about one person hitting 4 shots in sequential time, Kevin Freitman. You don't have to bring up a Toscasita. Oh, yeah. I done seen a Toscasita. I ain't never seen no one person on the Toscasita that hit 4 shots in a row like that, Kevin Freitman. Now, come on, Jim. I haven't seen it. You go get me a Jimmy, watch this. You go get me a sequential video like that, Kevin Freitman, with your slick hating ass. But keep going. What else you got, Jimmy? Because, Jimmy, I let him get away with the bullshit yesterday. But when you come back and do it again the next day, I got to talk. I ain't got to ask Doug. I done seen a Toscasita play. I ain't never seen one player hit 4 threes in a row like that. Give me the video. Come on, Jimmy. See, y'all, we always going to have a hater somewhere. If Doug said, don't put him in that one. Hey, hold up, Jimmy. Michael Garcia, I ain't heard from his ass all week, Jimmy. Jimmy, somehow.
Why not?
Jimmy.
Why not?
Jimmy, U of H lost. And his ass disappeared. Dude, it's just one game.
No, hey, misery loves company. Purdue lost too, Mike Garcia. So that Purdue lost too. And guess what? They lost to an unranked team. Nebraska beat the shit out of Purdue. I'm talking about, go look at the score, Adam. Nebraska beat the snot out of Purdue. U of H lost by a couple of points.
Yeah. Kansas lost too there.
Well, Texas had already lost one, didn't it? Then they lost.
Kansas. Oh, Kansas. No, but I'm talking about the top 3 teams. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
top team. Yeah.
So
The
that's
number 1, number
so
2, and number 3 lost last night.
But the thing about it,
But guess who Kansas lost to? Johnny Dawkins and UCF, who just got in the Big 12. You know they talking all that stuff.
So they beat Kansas?
Yes.
Oh, them my people over there. All right, then. That's what I'm talking about. Life good, then. Life good. Life
Hey,
good.
they good. They good in the hood. And Jimmy, Jordan Ivan Curry almost sent Memphis ass with a loss last night.
What did he do?
What? 28, 9, 5 assists, 28, 9 rebounds. 8 or 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
I thought he was ineligible. I thought they
No.
said that rule. He got it.
No, you know that when the judge came back from that 2000, you know the judge, everybody who rescinded, you don't have to have a waiver. The judge rescinded the waiver.
Oh, so he's been playing for how long?
Just a couple of games. He ain't been playing. You remember I just said just a few games. He ain't been playing that long.
Okay, good. That's good for that young man. I had a text message the other day. Somebody said, "Man, Jordan Ivan Curry, it ain't no way no reason he shouldn't be playing in one of those top conferences." And I say, well, those schools could have offered him the scholarship. They saw film of him. I say, understand something. When you promote certain players, if you know them and you know there's a disclaimer or there's something behind the curtain, understand those coaches may know that or have heard that as well. That may be the reason why some people don't want to mess with certain people. Every system ain't for everybody. And so that's the thing. Understand. I'm not saying that I'm not
No. But Jimmy, he can play.
About this young man. But understand, he went to UTSA, left there, went to California, to the east, to the West Coast.
Where he go out there? I forgot.
He went to somewhere at the West. Was it Pacific? Was it Pacific?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he left, went to the West Coast, and then he came back to UTSA.
Yeah.
That's very rare. That's very rare. Where he came from.
Oh, he went to Pacific. Doug said, yeah.
And so when he was at Pacific, that means every people on the West Coast got a chance to see him play.
All right.
They played non-conference games against other teams, right? Just like you did when you was with UTSA. People know who you are just because everybody don't like what your game is.
Yeah, and that's what people don't understand, man. You got to find the right fit. And he came back, Jimmy. He the leading scorer coming off the bench.
But that won't be for long. As long as they they got to get some wins. Got to turn that into some wins.
Jimmy, they gave Memphis everything they wanted last night.
I think I saw it across the ticket. It was like 1 or 2 overtimes in that game.
One.
But yeah, that's one of the guys, this is how good you got to be.
You got to be good.
I said it yesterday. Think about
Jimmy,
that.
you can have a good game on a great team. That don't mean you supposed to play on that team either. I'm gonna explain that too.
Oh my God, you'll think about the people that done called me in the past week telling me about the resume of how they did against this dude and they played and they scored this against. I say, hold on. In one of those games, do you realize y'all got beat by 27 points? I said, yeah, but so do you really think that other kid was still going after and thinking about the kid who was ranked lower than him after his team up by 20 plus? Your son was thinking about, let me get paid. And that's what I always encourage y'all to do. Get paid if you get your ass whooped. Get paid if you don't get your ass whooped. You're going to take some lumps.
Let them know what get paid is, Jimmy. Some people don't know what they mean by that.
Meet or beat your average. That's what get paid mean. Meet or beat whatever your average is. Meet or beat it in the realm of defeat, of the team defeat. And so that's the thing. So you guys understand, man, there's so much about basketball that I think y'all just like hearing, but don't go the extra mile to teach yourselves. Some things you have to do your homework and your due diligence to go and educate yourselves on. And that's like, you might hear the term being used here and there, and it ain't complicated. All the ladies on the Chop Shop can understand this. When you really sit down and think about this, if you say this word to yourself, college baskets. the term college baskets, it has a meaning. And if you was to probably guess what that means, you probably would be close to being right, if not right, 100%. I'm talking about just the latest. We know, fellas, y'all just ignore it. College baskets. How many of those baskets are college baskets? That doesn't mean that a basket should be totally discounted, but you just take some stuff and run with it. Don't try to force some things down everybody's throat. You score 40 against some midgets, guess what? You won't, and every other bucket is a layup or in the paint, and you're a guard. That ain't happening in college. You'll never do that in college to that magnitude. So a person that's evaluating, you take it, that's great. This is what he's capable of doing, but this ain't gonna be what he's capable of doing at the college level. So that's where a coach will see, let me see something else. Let me see more footage. I need to see him again. That's why a lot of coaches want to see players again, because they know the opponent, while you might have been opposite a Division I player, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that y'all were defending each other when it needed be. So some coaches will say, I need to see him again. And they'll wait until the summer. That way, that'll give a better rendition or greater the odds of seeing you opposite a Division I prospect. It is what it is. I see, I'm reading some of the comments right now. Okay, Williford say, Coach Stoudemire left from Pacific, right?
Nah,
And
it went back
Coach
home.
Stoudemire been gone.
What is you talking about? Aaron Wilf left from Pacific right and transferred back home. Back home? What did you mean? Back home?
I think you're talking about the kid from UTSA
Coach
transferred back home.
Stoudemire wasn't the one got him. Stoudemire was gone.
Yeah, Stoudemire was gone.
Yeah.
Stoudemire been in the NBA, man.
Yeah, he was gone, man. What is he talking about? He was with the bosses. Man.
PJ had 28 last night with the L. You know what? Remember, I'm telling you, and that he's in conference.
PJ is a natural born guy that can put that thing in a hole.
But at the same time, Hatter, it eventually it got to turn the winds, because nobody's gonna want to play with that guy. They're not gonna be able to get the ball. That's like if you're a running back, are you gonna go to a run and shoot offense in college? You see what I'm saying? If you're a star running back, you trying to get to the league, or you're a serious problem, you're not going to an offense.
Who said he was trying to get to the league?
No. I'm using an analogy about a player. I say other players ain't gonna want to come to play with him if he's going to be shooting all the balls. Period. Unless you're winning.
No, Jimmy, he ain't playing like that. He ain't gunning now. You know how to watch it.
No. I'm saying to you.
But players get jealous, though. Players get jealous.
But for whatever reason you can call it,
right.
They're not gonna want to play with you. Now that's that defines their logic. They might be jealous, or they might be some personal stuff, or they thinking that it decreases their odds. You got to turn some of that into win. And guess what? He has time.
No, but Jimmy, I like the way he do. I like the way he uses it. I didn't know. Listen, Jimmy, he's a scope. Jimmy, you know what? In high school, I compared him to Kelvin Martin, who had that ugly ass shot. But Kelvin Martin used to play about 6'7", used to play. He was a journeyman around the league. This dude got some of that in him, man. I don't know how good he gonna get, but I'm talking about right now. He just know how to. What he does, Jimmy, a lot is draws contact. He don't shoot a lot of threes. He draws contact and he free throws, and he can hit, and he can kiss it off the glass with either hand. He a lot better than I thought he was. That's all He'd have got better, but he's supposed to get better.
He's supposed to get better.
Right.
That's the whole logic. That's the whole undercurrent of this stuff. You're supposed to get better. And some kids are going to get better and some don't. And right now, though, he's using this opportunity to showcase his skill. And if he keep doing it, eventually, you got to get that team to march, get that team into the dance and perform. And then you'll see the chips fall where they may. Will he come back there? We talked about that last week. Will he come back and give it another year? Or is he going to be on the move, PJ? Or is
What
he
he
going to
gonna
be on the
move
move?
for? Jimmy, that's the level he excelled at. Why you gonna go try?
Everybody's influenced by somebody.
Okay. My bad.
Remember, John
My bad.
Muir would never rest unless one of his pupils play at the highest level and start. He don't rest until then. So that coach
I'm
knows.
just trying to see what other program he can go in. He could go somewhere like Virginia and play.
Will he go that far from home?
They can use him. I'm just saying to do his style of play. I'm looking at style of play. He can do that same stuff they got Reese Beekman doing. And Reese Beekman, but hey, that's too far ahead. Look, that's too far ahead of time. Oh, he don't play nothing like Evan Turner. I can't believe somebody said that. He plays nothing like Evan Turner. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. No.
Yeah. So
He's
that's
going for the bag. Well, if he go for the bag, what if he go for the bag and sitting on that bench again?
Man, time will tell, man.
Jimmy.
Let's see, just keep.
Because that bag and bench will come. That bag and bench are synonymous.
Well, I mean, you understand either two things. Either you're gonna understand some guys. I don't think. I'll put it like this. I'll give you a homework assignment over the weekend, and I want you to go and look up. And I'm just telling you. Go look up the last at least 5. You can go up to 10 if you want to. Don't do too much work. At least 5, but you can go as far as 10. The last 5 to 10 college players who led the nation in scoring, what are they doing now? The last 5 to 10. My thing is, you mentioned this leading in scoring. A lot of the points don't translate to the NBA game. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. University of Houston had a young man that led the nation in scoring about 10, 12 years ago. I can't think of his name. Led the nation in scoring from U of H. Texas Southern University had a player that led the nation in scoring. And he was about 6'9". That's great, and you're going to make money, though. But that ain't the goal. None of these young men being led to believe or being influenced, hey, man, we're going to get you right so you can go overseas and make this bread.
Hey.
Aubrey Coleman, that's his name. Thank you.
I could have told you. My bad. I should have told you.
Yeah, Aubrey Coleman was a kid from U of H.
Hold up. Michael Garcia. Michael Garcia. All I'm saying is, I ain't heard from your ass when U of H lost. Now you gonna have I know what the Big 12 don't have to make U of H a good team. Come on. U of H been a good team in March for the last how many years, Jimmy?
4.
About 4 years. The Big 12 ain't got to make them a better team. I was just saying you ain't said nothing. You usually come on here, but you ain't said nothing. But keep going, Jim. Keep going.
So that's the ticket in regarding to that. Also, speaking of, I don't see Alfie on there, but at the University of Texas, their quarterback announced that he's coming back. That's going to be quite a scenario next season. The Quinn Ewers is returning to University of Texas, which guess what? Obviously, he was better than Lil Manning, but this wasn't part of the deal for Lil Manning to not be the starter going into.
Well, Lil Manning better come in there and compete. That's what Lil Manning got to do.
They better fix it where his heels.
Manning gonna set his little ass down and wait his turn. Manning trying to go to the league. He ain't trying to please y'all. Manning trying to go to the league. Steve Sarkisian gonna get him to the league. So he just set his little ass down now and learn how to play. It's okay. Jimmy, you don't have to play all the time as a freshman. You don't have to play. Everybody wants it so fast. What's up there, Mr. Brown? But Jimmy, everybody wants it so fast. So Arch, they paying you. Sit down there and just keep learning. You don't need but 1 year to be good. Jimmy, Arch gonna come in there. All he needed 1 year to be good. Then he gone. Like a turkey through the cone.
And so, of course, if you just tune in, make sure you guys share the show. We get ready to land the plane in just a second.
But Jimmy, did I tell you about? Jimmy, you didn't hear about Shadur in town this weekend? Jimmy, they say he had the largest gathering at Fan Fest where they come and shake the fans' hand. They say he had the largest gathering than any other quarterback ever in the history of coming to these games, at this time. They said it was just out of control. They have other people coming and other people. They had to shut it down because he didn't have, because he there for a certain time slot. It was just too many people, man. Shadur Sanders, man, is one of the most marketable kids. Them folks was in line, all kind of people, all white, black, orange, green. That young man, because I remember people were questioning because he was in the SWAC and he wasn't this and he wasn't that. I bet people was questioning that. But he for real. He for real. That y'all might be looking at the number 1 pick in the draft next year.
Yeah, and of course, and it's going to be a definitely fun season. I think Colorado visits Houston on the schedule because they're moving to the Big 12. That is, so it's going to be intriguing as they come down to H-Town, and that means them recruiting the area now becomes viable. So they will be recruiting here because they play here. That's how.
Guess what did happen? You see them kids decommitting from Alabama since yesterday.
Well, they had already had about 7 that was.
No, it's a bad. But he's a wide receiver.
Oh, you say decommit? I'm talking about
from Alabama.
Oh, that means kids ain't made it there. Seniors.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? It's gonna be something in the portal. Man, Nick Saban going. Oh, Deion gonna feast on him.
Hey, they making them Daffy Duck commercials. And so Deion gonna say, man, throw me a bone, man. Throw me a bone, man. Go throw me a bone.
Throw me a bone. Jimmy, have you seen the 7'3" kid play for Good Vision?
From Good Vision.
I saw him in the gym, but I ain't seen him play.
Yeah, I saw him. He didn't move the needle, the one I saw. No. Take that back. Jeffrey Day saw him play last week against Trent Burns. And I saw the 7-footer that's at Stafford.
We're talking about the Good Vision.
Yeah, Good Vision. I saw the 7-footer, what's his name? Dom Salam. Dom Salam is the one I saw. And so, but Jeffrey Day saw him. Garcia, go look at the 2024 rankings. Jeffrey Day saw him. Jeffrey Day said, I say, how good is he, Jeffrey Day? Jeffrey Day said he's good. No, take that back. Take that back too. This is the 7'3" kid that's at Marion.
But he said Good Vision.
The one at Good Vision, I saw him.
Yeah, he said Good Vision.
I saw him.
Okay, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's Trent Burns.
Trent Burns ain't 6'3", 7'3".
He's 7'1".
He ain't 7'3".
They gonna always throw some stuff on there.
Oh, he meant Burns. Okay, Burns is a bad dude.
I seen but it's the kid. I thought he was talking about.
No, but he said he meant Burns. He talking about Burns.
Yeah. Now there was another. Understand? I was about to tweet it yesterday, and I just got busy. Houston. I don't think there's another city in the country right now that has more 7-footers right now than Houston right now in high school. We got that many 7-footers. Yeah. Yeah. We got at least 5. We got at least 5. Adam? At
Where
least
they
5
play?
7-footers. Huh?
Burns.
You got
What
Trent
team they
Burns.
play though?
Yeah, I mean, what you call play? What do you
Shit,
call that?
play mean play.
I mean, time will tell on that. Where they gonna go in college?
Oh,
I mean, in
okay,
high
they
school.
projects.
No,
They ain't nobody dominating, is it?
Nah, ain't none of them dominating. Not even
Okay.
Trent Burns is dominating. Trent Burns is a hell of a prospect though, but he's not dominating. You know, Trent Burns, for Trent Burns to dominate people, if somebody told me Trent Burns had 30, you know what I'm going to think? Trent Burns probably got hot from 3-point land. You see what I'm saying? Meaning that, you know, and if I'm guarding you, I'm hoping that you shoot that at the high school level, being that tall. But you have one at Good Vision. That's Trent Burns. You have one at Marion. That's the one I was talking about. I thought he was talking about at first. One at Marion that Jeffrey Day saw.
Where is Marion at? Where is the school at?
That's the old Marion Christian where Tito Harford went back in the
Where's the school actually at?
over there in Southwest Houston.
Okay.
Over Southwest Houston, over there somewhere over near HBU. Over that way.
Okay.
So this kid here, I say, Jeff Day, how good is he? Say he's solid. I say, well, how good is he? Who's he better than? What range? And so Jeffrey Day say, where would you put him at? So I'll put him right here. And Jeffrey Day probably put him right in the rankings then. Jeffrey Day put him at number 11.
I got a question for y'all because ain't nobody talked about it. Well, on the show. I ain't talked about it on the show. Did Summer Creek beat C.E. King the other day? Did they play against each other? Did Summer Creek beat C.E. King the other day?
Oh, I don't know. They played yesterday, right?
Duh. I saw this somewhere. And I didn't. Who did they play the other day? And did Summer Creek win the game?
I thought they played.
Well, how did I thought C.E. King's supposed to be the cream of the crop.
They played Tuesday night. I don't know who won.
Well, they saying they did win.
I'm saying who said they said on the thing?
Doug said, yep. Are you talking yep to what I'm talking about? What y'all talking about? Yep. Yep. What was not yep. Okay. So yes, thank you. Boy, this how y'all supposed to answer a question.
Oh, okay. Now I see why. Why didn't he play Kenneth, Mr. Dean? That explains.
Oh, okay.
There's always got to find out why.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a lot of stuff going on in it. Doug, thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Well, the thing is, here's the thing. A lot of people want to be acknowledged. They want exposure until they get it. Then once they get it, then don't really. Oh man, won't you leave me? Why you talking about me all the time? Why you leave me alone? You wanted this exposure. C.E. King just got ranked in the top 25 by TABC in the country. I mean, in the state of Texas. They ranked in the top 25. Everybody can't handle that. You okay. That's why, that's what rankings. Remember, rankings, that's what they do. You use the rankings to it's easy to motivate them kids to make you think, look at that, they put them in there. Yeah, we gonna whoop them. Now you're fired up.
That man said it's still a good game. Jimmy, when do good games count? Hell, I ain't never heard you say nothing about no damn good game in the column. Jimmy, so you telling me, I'm going to put it up there. You telling me y'all I thought you had a one column, a loss column. I ain't never seen nobody with no good game column. Aaron Wilford, I can't believe that came out your mouth. Or your fingers. It was still a good game. Yeah. We got good game, Doug. Archie, we got good game columns now. Unfreaking believable. It was a good game. No, your ass lost.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
That ain't good for C.E. King.
Man, well, you know what? I'm good. GG, good game. I'm gonna put a new one up there. Good game. Toscasita and Summer Creek tomorrow. I know what Kevin Fraber group are going to be with a Toscasita shirt on. Let's be honest.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Creek, based on everything that they've been through this season, you lost your head coach.
Yes.
You lost your second best player.
Yes.
He's gone for the season because of an injury. That's Bryson Wheatfall.
Oh, he out for the season? Yeah, I didn't know. I don't keep up with it. I don't know.
Pretty much. The regular season for sure. So you lost those two. Then you had two other players. One of them was a starter, transferred over to Fur. He's playing at Fur now. Another transferred over to Kingwood Park. This just happened in the last month.
So you can transfer and play immediately?
15 days you sit if nobody contested. Yeah. 15 school days, calendar school days.
I did not know that. If you don't contest it.
If you don't contest it, 15 school days.
That's awesome.
It's always been that rule.
Okay, I don't keep up with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't be around people who leave schools. Okay.
So once again, think about it. And they're 3-1 in district play, Summer Creek right now. Despite all of that, they are tied for second place in their district.
And you talked about how potent that district was. Somebody gonna be left out. You said somebody has gonna be left out. I remember you telling me that.
At least two schools gonna be left out because a team North Shore is in the equation now.
Oh, okay. Is my
North
big
Shore
young fella, but freshman playing pretty good?
Which one?
At North Shore. Doug, no, he won. They won the championship at your Ruck on the Wood.
Yeah, but he's not on varsity. I don't think.
Oh, he ain't on varsity. Okay, he ain't on varsity. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's on varsity. But they North Shore is doing well. The thing is, Summer Creek, they're 3-1. I was about to say, mind you, they play at Tascasita this on Friday. But the only loss that Summer Creek has is the Beaumont United. That's
what?
And
Shadow Creek, the only loss is what?
Summer Creek's only district loss is
district loss. Okay, I got you.
And that's not a bad loss. Most teams in that district gonna lose to Beaumont United, except for Tascasita. And Beaumont United may very well beat them next time they play.
Jimmy, watch this, Jim. Watch this, Jim. Look on the board. I want you to look at something. That man said we. We just fought a piece. No, that man said we. Now I got him. Okay, got him. I was just hoping I could get it out of him. He said we.
He's unapologetically on.
Oh my God.
He says it's called the A way. But understand, North Shore beat Beaumont Westbrook to understand. North Shore beat Beaumont Westbrook in that district. And that's what put them in the hunt. Beaumont Westbrook is 2-2, and so is Beaumont United. But anyway, I got to
get out of here too.
You gotta mute me. We gotta land the plane. I gotta get up here. I gotta get this call right.
Okay. All right, we'll see y'all later. We out. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.